More things. Your take: North Carolina and Texas make it, but Indiana, West Virginia, Boise State out. How is West Virginia out with 6 power wins over the quad one? Some great out of conference wins, and North Carolina with 1 quad one win is in. We know it's political. We know it's a vote. What are your thoughts on all of that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that West Virginia probably. I think a lot of people were giving the eye test, and let's be honest, like they didn't play that well in the last quarter of the season, West
True.
Virginia. So I think that's what they were looking at them going in. Indiana was actually playing a lot better in the back end of the season, but they had a rough stretch kind of a little bit beforehand in the third quarter of the season, right? So I think that kind of hurt them a lot. Plus, they fired their coach, et cetera. That may have also played into it. Boise wasn't going to get the benefit of the doubt no matter what, because they're in a lesser.
Yeah, clearly, you're going to take Indiana and Texas over Boise.
Right.
It just is the case. Keep going.
Texas, I think played themselves in the last week, I think, to get in. I think they played themselves in. And North Carolina, I mean, this is what stinks. This is what's rotten in Denmark. It's just, I mean, you can't have the committee head, and you can't and this is like the controversy here. It's like, well, he stepped out of the room. I mean, come on, man. I mean, seriously, the head guy, he stepped out of. I mean, what is this? It's like Vito Corleone wasn't in the room.
Vito wasn't there, but Michael.
But the hit came out anyway, right?
Exactly. But the thing is, he comes back in the room, and he's looking at them, and they're looking at him, and he's looking at the board, and they're not on it, North Carolina. And he's looking at them, and they're looking at him. It's human nature. That's what you're saying, right? Part of the influence.
I mean, look, again, they did, again, as far as how they played at the end of the year, minus losing to Duke off a crazy lane violation, basically. Even though they didn't have Cooper Flag. I feel like people think that they passed the eye test. Again, it is North Carolina. It's a blue blood brand. It's going to get the benefit of the doubt. Doesn't hurt that you got an inside guy that's in the committee that was out of the room at the point, Again, it's not going to matter if they lose in the first 4 against what they play Xavier.
San Diego State. San
Diego State. Sorry, Texas plays Xavier.
Right.
Right. They play San Diego State. If they lose in that first round, everyone's going to be like, see, it should have been West Virginia or whatever. It doesn't matter. Is it a team that's going to make the Final Four? Maybe. Most likely not.
Right.